Hey everybody! You might be wondering why I have this bottle of champagne right here. Well, I want you to know there's some goals written on it. And that's what I'm here for you today to talk about guaranteed success in 6 steps in the next 29 days to finish your first quarter strong. Hallelujah, right? Hey, I had like a crazy day today. I am trying to get on to do this Facebook Live as promised at 11 a.m. It is Power Up Your Life and Practice Tuesday, and I couldn't do it. I just like there's a new format. I couldn't figure it out. I had to do another broadcast for my clients only at 11:30, and I had to talk to my phenomenal VA to help me navigate the new system. You know what? And I was feeling a little stressed because I like to keep my promises. And the key thing is at the moment when I was feeling stressed, my happy little Apple Watch came up with the reminder to breathe, right? So breathe, baby. No matter what's going on in your life right now, if you're thinking, oh my God, it's March 3rd and it feels like I haven't gotten where I wanted to go, this broadcast is for you. So whether you're right now primed, ready, on track, on focus, and you want to keep that flow, that zone, that momentum going, this broadcast is for you. If you're somebody right now who's off track, maybe you feel behind, maybe you're struggling, I want you to know there's a way I can help you get back on track. And in this broadcast, I'm going to give you 6 guaranteed steps to make it happen so that you will be celebrating in 29 days. So here's the reality. I'm getting ready to go to Dallas this weekend. I'm teaching 6 hours. I teach my clients a master class every month on the first Tuesday of the month. I promise Facebook Live, and I have a bonus masterclass tomorrow. So if you're not signed up for that, do that. But my point is, we all have a lot of plates we're spinning. There's a lot going on. And whether we're goal diggers, goal smashers, goal divas, or goal haters, I want you to know I'm going to give you 6 steps to decrease the overwhelm, decrease the stress, and make what you want to happen in your life happen. And the bottom line is, baby, breathe, right? Breathe and get some help. That's what worked for me this morning, is breathe and get some help. So if you want to hit your goals, and you want to enjoy the process, right? Because otherwise, what's the point, right? We want to have fun in what we do. I'm going to give you these 6 steps, and I want you to get your champagne ready. One of my key tips is if you like champagne, or maybe you like sparkling juice or kombucha, whatever your beverage of celebration of choice is, make sure you have a bottle ready with your goals on it that you see every day that you will use to celebrate. Or maybe it's something else, right? But if we have something for the future to look forward to, it helps us stay in momentum. So if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Shawn Powers, and I'm here every Tuesday to power up your life and your practice. I'm a business strategist, a coach, and an author, and I am dedicated to helping people like you grow your practices, impact your community, love what you do, have fun doing it, and know that it's a process that you're going to enjoy doing, right? So it's all about growth and ease and fun, and who are we becoming during this process, right? So I want you to stay into the end, because I'm going to give you a final strategy that works every time for everyone, and a special gift. And just, because I love to give you things, that I want you to remember that I have a gift of a masterclass series, and we have 2 more sessions left. One is tomorrow and one is next week. So if you haven't registered, just drop masterclass down there and I'll know, and I'll send you the registration. So let me know where and what you want to accomplish in the next 29 days. Let me know by just drop a champagne bottle in there if you want to have some celebration, right? But I want you to realize that it's your time right here, right now. And we can shift everything that's happening for you by following these 6 easy steps. You do not have to struggle. Zig Ziglar is an old Southern Baptist, used to teach sales. He's no longer on this planet, and I loved him. I loved him for his storytelling. I loved him for his strategies. And one of the things I heard eons ago was that it's a process. And he had this system where you would take 100 beans and you would put them in one pocket. And every time you took action, like maybe you were a salesperson and you were doing a sales call, or for me, I wanted to teach chiropractic better and have less chit chat in my practice, I would put however many practice members I had scheduled, I'd count out a number of coins in a cup, and every time I did what I was committed to, talking chiropractic, I would move from one cup to the next. And my goal, obviously, at the end of the day was to have the cup full. So I want you to realize that it's a process, and you want to track maybe certain things that are going to help you celebrate better in 29 days to hit your goals. The number one step and key that I want you to realize is that you have to have persistence. Persistence is something that is an absolute necessity. You have to have daily activity, right? So, and daily accountability towards moving towards your goals, your dreams, and what you want. This is one thing I always do. I write down what I want. And hey, Dennis, good to see you from Quebec. I write down my goals on my champagne bottle so that every time I open the refrigerator, I see that, right? So I write them in the present. I also have a journal. I have, I use the Remarkable, which I love. And I write those things, and I write them as if they're accomplished right here, right now. So the first step is to be persistent, have daily accountability, read your goals, and write them in the present. The second thing is that every day you must focus on highly effective activities. In other words, I ask myself in the morning, what must be done today to accomplish what I want? And for some of you, that might be like challenging. So what I would suggest that you do, instead of saying, what are the 3 highly effective activities, maybe you just ask yourself, what's the next step? Right? So I want you to be able to really ignite and incite within yourself the ability to take action. So number 2 is highly effective activities that must be done, take action. And within that, let me give you a really good power question, because you know how I love a good question to incite and motivate and inspire for taking action, is if this was the last day you had to accomplish this goal, or this was the last day you had to work towards achieving that goal, the last day, the last time, the last moment, what would you do? And if you can write that down, right, and have that feeling like there is no time like the present, and tomorrow's promised to no one, that you might actually go for it in a totally different way, because I want you to be celebrating in 29 days. All right, the third step, write down what you're thankful for. You know, we know that people who focus on gratitude are more successful. We know that when we focus in a state of gratitude, we are more creative, and we're more hopeful, and we're more action oriented. Now listen, when you're writing down what you're grateful for, I don't want it to just be the same old things, right? You've heard me say this before, but something new every day. And within that, maybe I would say to focus on what's working and where you're strong, right? And effective, right? So I'm really thankful that everybody that I've given information to has said yes and come in for the workshop or a checkup, or everybody that I've given the family offer to has said yes, and they have brought their family in, and now I have, you know, X amount of families under care. So write down in terms of what you're thankful for, focus on what's working, and focus on what you're strong with. Hey, Cindy, good to have you. And the fourth thing I want you to write down, and if this is resonating with you, that you want to accomplish your goals, you want to enjoy the process, you have a bigger dream and a vision for 29 days from now, just give me some love and let me know that this is going to make a difference for you. So feed your body, all right? Number four, feed your body, your mind, and your spirit. Right? So for some of us, it's early to bed, early to rise, work like hell and advertise. That's what BJ said, right? But some of you are night owls, right? And you sleep in. Know your rhythms, know your body. I love listening to things and I love reading inspirational, communication, business oriented stuff that I can download and use with you or will make me a better person. So know what works for you, right? Is it early to bed or stay up late? Is it, sleep 8 hours, sleep 10 hours, sleep 6? I don't know. All of you know what you need to do. I never miss getting my spine checked every 7 to 10 days. I exercise. I'm on this big don't break the chain kind of thing right now in terms of one of my activities. So every day I get to mark on my calendar because I'm not breaking the chain. Right? So feed your body, feed your mind, and feed your spirit. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't get your goals accomplished, or you will get them, and then you won't have the energy, the time, or the ability to enjoy them. And you'll make your family and your loved ones crazy, right? So focus your body, mind, and spirit, feed them, nurture them, do what it's going to take to give you all of the energy, the knowledge, the skill, and the ability to accomplish what you want. The fifth thing is really focus on priorities. I hate when people use a schedule versus scheduling their priorities. Successful people know what's the most important thing, what has the most meaning for them, and they focus on that. So the fifth step for you is to know what matters most to you, to know your priorities, and make sure that they are in play every day so that 29 days from now, you'll be celebrating. Can I get an amen? Yes, sir. All right. So, sixth step is a secret weapon that clients tell me is that I'm their secret weapon. So if you don't have a coach, get a coach. Or if you're not reading, listening, you have some mentorship, you're not in a membership program, get yourself some help. Get a secret weapon. I don't know about you, but I love to go to spin classes. And when I first went to spin classes, I just went with my regular, runners, right? But I saw these people with special shoes. It was their secret weapon. They were more effective doing it, right? So there are secret weapons, there are tools, there are resources for you. Make sure the sixth step for you to guarantee your first quarter success is know that you need tools, resources, secret weapons, and get them and use them. And here's my seventh bonus for those of you who stayed to the end. And if you're in replay, just let me know replay. Remember that I said I have a gift for you, a masterclass. Put that in if you want that. And here's the bonus for those of you who stayed to the end. And it's called Eat the Frog. Years and years ago, I heard Brian Tracy speak, and he had a book called Eat the Frog. And the theory is that eating a frog is disgusting, right? And who wants to do that, right? But we have to do the hardest thing. Now, it's the hardest thing for us, right? Maybe somebody else is super easy at getting it done and somebody else isn't, right? That's not their frog. You need to eat the frog that's your frog, the hardest thing. There's research that shows that in the morning, we are more energized, we are more focused, we make better decisions, and we're more disciplined. And as the day goes on, we run out of discipline. So here's what I'm saying to you. Do the hardest thing first. Do it when you're fresh. Know your rhythms, know your energy. There's some statistics about how judges make better decisions early in the morning or right after a nutritious lunch. But you've got to know your rhythms, and you've got to do the hardest thing when you're strong, when you're invested, when you're motivated. And then part of bonus number 7 is you've got to keep strengthening and building your discipline muscle. So, like, you do one more push up, you do one more mile, you do one more table talk, you do one more activity, right? So, the things that are hard for you, keep building your muscle. So, as I said, I'm Dr. Shawn Powers. I'm a business strategist, coach, speaker, and author. I'm dedicated to helping you grow your practice, attract and retain your ideal clients, have rock star teams, and make a massive impact on the health of your community. And most importantly, that you love doing what you do and you have joy in the process, right? So, as I mentioned, I have a masterclass. There's 2 more sessions left. If you want it, let me know by just dropping the word masterclass, and I'll get you the registration. So if I've inspired you, helped you in any way, I'd really love it if you let me know. I'm making a difference in your life. And if you're looking for coaching or joining my membership and you'd like to talk about it, just, let me know that you'd like to have a strategy session and a call about that. So in the meantime, remember, you have the power in your 2 hands, your loving heart and your anchored mind to change the world with what you do and what you know. And now is the time to do it. I love you, my friends. Peace out. I'll see you back here next Tuesday. And in 29 days from now, we shall be celebrating. Peace out. Bye-bye.